You are Locked On Bulldogs, your daily podcast on the Georgia Bulldogs. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Hello and welcome to the Locked On Bulldogs podcast. I am Daniel.
I am Clint. Right now, somewhere, when a bell rings, a recruit signs with Georgia.
Oof. It is Wednesday. It is early signing day. Full disclosure, we said this before. We know that it's early signing day. We are aware. Please do not leave us a message in the comments and tell us that it's early signing day.
It's Wednesday, and we won't be talking about early signing day.
We know that. Because
we're releasing it
Wednesday,
before.
right? That's right.
Yes.
So
because
this episode was already came out, and so we're recording this the night before, as we always do. So tonight we will be recording another episode on Wednesday night that comes out on Thursday and one on Friday. We'll be talking about all of them recruits that are signing with Georgia. So fear not. But for today, it's bowl season, Clint. The Bulls are here, beginning this weekend. There's just sweet bowl action on your television, and it's the most wonderful time of the year, Clint.
It truly is, y'all. Like,
because
whatever game is on, watch it.
Do you care about Toledo and Middle Tennessee State, Clint?
I do now.
You do now? That's exactly right. That is correct. Because on Friday at 11 a.m. Central Time, them teams going to be teeing it up. And we're going to be there. My
office got a TV. I'm fine.
We're here. It's not a problem. Okay. We're going to give out some locks today, and here's the way we're going to do it. First of all, thanks for being here. YouTube, audio, for fans, by fans. That's what the podcast is all about. If you're a college football fan, or if you just like to make money betting on college football, this is your episode. We're going to go through the early bowl season. We're going to define the early bowl season as all of the games that happen between Friday, the Bahamas Bowl, Toledo and Middle Tennessee State, and the games on December the 30th. We're going to stop before we get to the games on December 31st, a day that's significant to some, Clint, December 31st.
And to all the people listening to this podcast, it is.
That is correct. But we're not going to talk about those games on this episode. We will do a late bowl season locks episode where we break down all those games. So if you're a long-time listener to the show, then you know how we do this. We just give out, we go through the slate, we find the lines that we like, we give them out. We had a great year picking games in college football and hoping that translates over to bowl season. Just be aware that we are making these predictions on December the 14th, the evening of December the 14th. If people opt out of these games, if people aren't playing in these games.
Which by the way, we might have, that might play into our picks, our locks, because we anticipate somebody opting out. They haven't yet. The line hasn't changed. We know that. And
you got to read the tea leaves. You got to play a little psychology. You got to play a little armchair psychology here when you get to bowl season. That's the disclaimer.
It's hard for Daniel and I because typically we're encouraged to go see the psychologist, but now we're playing
in the chair. Yes, we are in the chair typically, but now you got to. All right, so Clint, I'm going to let you tee us off. You can go anywhere you want to go. We're not going to go in order or anything like that. No. So anywhere you want to go, take us somewhere and give us your first lock of the early bowl season.
Okay, I have two locks. I'm going to do one that seems to me to be outlandish. Both of these seem to me to be stupid. I don't understand this. The first one I'm going to go with, though, two high-profile teams that have new head coaches coming in. Very high-profile new head coaches for both these teams. Okay. Oregon and Oklahoma, Daniel.
Sure.
The trajectories of these two programs this year, I'm not talking about next year and for the future. I'm talking about right now. Could not be pointed in two different directions. Okay?
Do tell.
Oklahoma is salty, y'all. They are so salty. They got burned. Yeah. They are naming 3 inches of a highway after the coach that just left, after Lincoln Riley. That's a new level of bitter. people.
How they feeling about Spencer Rattler? Anything going on there with
It's a new level of bitter. Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of bitterness.
Oregon can't pass. Oregon can't run, and Oregon can't play defense. They don't have a
Anthony
coach they're
Richardson's
playing
still
for.
over there? Yeah, he's not doing any of it. He's
They
really bad. He's
they're a
really
bad
bad.
team. They coming off bad losses to Utah. They have nothing to play for. They didn't win the Pac-12 championship. I know Dan Lanning is coming in, but they know they don't have to perform for him now. They know Dan's going to get in there and he's going to assess when he gets on campus. Dan's going to be practicing in Georgia. Oklahoma's only favored by 4.5 points in this game. I think this is going to be a double-digit blowout. Give me Oklahoma.
Ooh, that's interesting. I'm not going to lock anything up in this game. I really thought you were going to go the other way. And the only question I would ask you is Utah playing in this game?
Utah's not. Utah's a good team.
Okay, so Utah's not playing in this game, which means I think Oregon's got a real shot in the game because, again, Utah's not playing.
Won't have a couple of their key defenders going to opt out for the draft. That's going to be key for Oregon. Oregon's going to lose those guys. Anyway.
I got a couple of 4-point underdogs, Clint, that I'm going to take here. One, I'm actually getting 4.5. And so I'm going to start with that one. You want to talk about coaches coming in. I want to talk about coaches leaving. Great season for Louisiana. By the way, I don't know if we've mentioned it on the podcast, but Billy Napier just won his very first Sun Belt championship in 4 tries. So congratulations to Billy Napier, who has finally achieved the mountaintop experience of winning the Sun Belt Championship. He's no longer with the team. No longer there, no longer at practice, no longer running the things. They sent him out on the high note. He coached the Sun Belt Championship game. The team sent him off. The team's really had a magical year. But listen to me. Marshall is a good football team. Okay? Marshall is no slouch of a football team. And you see that little 16 next to Louisiana's name, that ranking, that 16th team in the country. Sometimes that gets into your head. Sometimes as a bettor, you see that. You see, oh, they're only 4.5 point favorite. They're the 16th ranked team in the country. Not so fast, my friend. Give me Marshall plus 4.5 in the New Orleans Bowl, which I believe, though I cannot confirm or deny, is played in New Orleans, Clint. I believe it's played
also can't fit in a bowl.
No, the city of New Orleans categorically. Although one could say the city of New Orleans is a bowl.
You can't say that, I guess.
So there you are. All right, that's my first lock. My second lock, I'm just going to go 2 for 1 here. This is a game where something has to give. Okay? I have 2 principles.
I like this.
I have 2 principles, and they are colliding with each other. Okay? Principle 1. You fade Army in bowl games because you have a million years to prepare, and so the option is not as potent of a weapon as it previously was. Principle 2. Missouri cannot stop the run, and that's all Army does. Literally. So that ain't good for Missouri. Okay, so what's going to give in this matchup? Missouri is catching 4 points. Army is coming off a loss to Navy, and they're not good. That was an upset. I don't know that Army's going to be up for this game. I don't know that Missouri, while Missouri does struggle to stop the run, this is not the run. It's the option. And so you have a whole bowl season to prepare. As long as Missouri shows up, I believe they will win this game, which means if I can get them plus 4, yes, sir, please, all day, and thank you. So give me Missouri plus 4.
Daniel, I don't hate that at all. Fade Army, y'all. Fade.
Just fade option teams in bowl games or to start the season, period. This is the principle. All right, tell the people about Prize Picks, and then we'll come back and give out some more likes.
Look, here's the deal, Georgia fans. It's bowl season, and I know that we have a huge bowl coming up for our playoff team. It's a playoff team, and that you can't. I don't know if you can fit that in a bowl, Daniel.
The college football playoff, no, but you can't fit a lot of oranges in a bowl, and I enjoy it. There's some right on my shelf, right over there. You can't quite see them in the frame, but oranges will fit in a bowl. Yeah,
they will. We've been telling you about Prize Picks, and if you still haven't signed up, what are you waiting for? In addition to college football action, Prize Picks makes Georgia basketball more exciting as well. Prize Picks is a leader in college sports daily fantasy. I can't do it anymore. Prize Picks offers more college football and basketball. It's so hard. Props than anyone else in the world. Offers to star players from Power 5 as well as mid-major. Prize Picks offers any prop you can think of. In basketball, you play points, rebounds, assists, threes made, and more. All the users right now can go over to prizepicks.com, put 100% deposit match up to $100. You put $100 in, they're going to match you with $100 with promo code Locked On. Prize Picks allows mixed sports entries. You could take the over on Embiid combined with the unders and Rodgers in the same entry. Use the award-winning app in both the App Store and Google Play. Entries can be made in 60 seconds or less. It's that easy. Prize Picks is safe, offers fast withdrawals. Don't hesitate. Check out prizepicks.com. Use promo code LOCKEDON. Go to the App Store. Download the app today. Prize Picks is daily fantasy made easy. Daniel, that's not all. I want to also let you know about NetSuite, Daniel.
Please, let them know.
Time to win the putt to win the tournament. If you sink it, the championship is yours, but on your backswing, your hat falls over your eyes. Is this how you're running your business? Poor visibility because you're still relying on spreadsheets and outdated finance software. To see the full picture, you need to upgrade to NetSuite by Oracle. NetSuite is the #1 cloud financial system to power your growth. With visibility and control of your financials, inventory, HR, planning, budgeting, and more, NetSuite is everything you need to grow all in one place. I feel like John Tweet Sports is probably like, this is what he does for a living up in Canada, is just talk to people about this sort of thing.
He could be the CEO of NetSuite for all we know. We don't know.
We don't know. You can't tell me otherwise. With NetSuite, you can automate your processes, close your books in no time while staying well ahead of the competition. 93% of surveyed businesses increase their visibility and control after upgrading. Over 27,000 businesses already use NetSuite, and right now you can end the year with NetSuite is offering a one-of-a-kind financing program to those ready to upgrade at netsuite.com/lockedonncaa. Head to netsuite.com/lockedonncaa for special end-of-the-year financing on the #1 financial system for growing businesses. netsuite.com/lockedonncaa.
All right, Clint. I've given out 2. You have given out 1. You said you had another one for the people. Where are you going to take us next?
I do. A couple. As you're scrolling down, there's a few of them that seem again ridiculous. Maybe we'll get to them. I'm just going to sneak one here. I'm going to tempt and see if you take the bait.
Okay, let's do it.
Auburn's giving 3 points to Houston.
Mm-hmm.
You know that?
Give me Houston +3. Lock it up. Houston +3. Auburn quit. Auburn's done. Auburn has quit.
Done. Guys,
Zach,
the quarterback is transferring. The running back is transferring. The defense showed out for one game against Alabama, and that was it.
Everyone wishes would transfer at Auburn, but the head coach is staying. Yeah, I don't particularly have a ton of faith in Houston, but I promise you Auburn's not showing up to this bowl game.
Houston
it's the Birmingham Bowl. They don't care. They do not care. Clint, give me Houston +3. Yeah.
Yes. I also agree. Lock it up. Houston +3. I'm glad I can get that one out with you. But no, this one, another one that's a head scratcher for me. Talking about a team whose quarterback is probably not going to play in the game. A team who is excited to play in this game. The Carolinas Bowl, I'm calling it. It's actually
let's do this. Let's get weird.
The Mayo Bowl. Let's get very weird.
The Duke's Mayo Bowl.
South Carolina. Which, by the way, we were at the Clemson game. We saw a man make a fool of himself by eating a tub of mayo just dripping down himself. And I thought, what in the world am I watching right now? North Carolina, South Carolina. Sam Howell's not playing in this game. He's going to the draft. He does not care about this game. North Carolina is not good in big game situations. See every single time they've played this year as evidence for that. Beamer, ton of pride. South Carolina is fighting, y'all. Like, fighting. I'm not saying they're particularly good, but they show up for games, and I'm actually here for it because it makes it interesting to me. North Carolina is giving 8.5 points to South Carolina. South Carolina catching 8.5 in this Classic Bowl, apparently this Duke Mayo Bowl. Give me South Carolina plus the 8.5, Daniel. There's no question in my mind.
You love to see it.
I do.
All right. I got a few here I'm looking at. I'll give you one here before the break. Clemson's playing better football lately. Clint.
They are.
They're playing better football lately. Okay. I think DJ needs to play well in this bowl game. They got number one quarterback in the country committed to Clemson National Signing Day, by the way. Leave us a comment and let us know when that is. We're not sure. Is it today? Is it another day? It's hard to know. Please tell us again what day it is. I'm so sure. Listen, DJ's fighting for his job right now, Clint. Okay. And now they're coming in playing Iowa State, the most overrated team in the history of college football.
Yes.
And they're catching 1.5. Like they're 1.5 underdogs in this game? I don't think so. I think Shipley's playing better. I think DJ's playing fine-ish, but I think Clemson will be up for this game. And if Clemson's up for this game, they're playing better football right now, and they're a better team than Iowa State. So give me Clemson plus 1.5. I have a couple more. First, I want to let the people know about betonline.ag. It's the place that you go to place all these wagers. If you have bets that you want to lay down, you go to betonline.ag. They're your online sportsbook experts. They're the place that we go to place all of the wagers that we are talking about today. And if you go there, you can make a deposit, and they will give you a 50% bonus on that deposit if you enter the promo code Locked On. So you go to betonline.ag, enter the promo code Locked On, make a deposit, and they will give you a 50% match on that deposit, which means you get free money to bet in bowl season when there are just random games on random Tuesdays, and you get to watch them and bet on them and make money on them. It is glorious. Don't miss this opportunity. Go to betonline.ag, your online sportsbook experts, and enter the promo code Locked On for a 50% match on your initial deposit. That's not all, though. You should also go to BuiltBar.com because Built Bar is delicious. They taste good, Clint. And things that taste good, now listen, are better than things that taste bad.
Say more.
If I were to rank all of the Built Bar flavors, it would be a nigh impossible task, Clint, because there are a variety of them, and they are all exceptionally delicious. Variety of textures, variety of flavors. You go to BuiltBar.com, you can get a combo pack, you can get a variety pack, you can get a single flavor, you can get multiple boxes. It's the protein bar that tastes like a candy bar. High in protein, high in fiber, low in sugar, keto approved, and yet it tastes like you are eating a name brand candy bar who I won't mention on this podcast.
Don't do it.
But I will tell you that those are not healthy for you, but a Built Bar is. It's the protein bar that tastes like a candy bar. And right now, go to BuiltBar.com, enter the promo code LOCKEDON15, and you get a 15% off your first order at BuiltBar.com.
Daniel, I'm going to stick on December 30th games. This whole slate, I'm going to have action in each one of these games. I already gave you the Carolina
you love to see
battle. I'm going to go – I could give locks to these next three. And you know what? I'm going to give locks to these.
Well, it's the name of the episode, so I would like to see you do it.
Tennessee is only giving 4.5. Tennessee has everybody coming back. They have a coach that didn't leave in the carousel. They have momentum building. They have a quarterback that they like, an offensive system that they like. And Purdue only plays well against one team, and that team is not Tennessee. Okay?
No, it's not. Also, I can get you Tennessee minus 3.5.
Tennessee minus 3.5 right now. Give me that.
All right, sir.
They're going.
Sounds
they're going.
great. How do you feel about Pittsburgh, Michigan State, Clint? Because I have a lock in this game, and I'm curious if it's the same one. Question.
Kenny Pickett's not playing. He's not playing.
Is Kenny Pickett playing in the game? That's my question to you.
Not playing. He has a new offensive coordinator. Offensive coordinator just got fired. Okay, he's got a new OC coming in. He doesn't want to go out there and leave any chance that somebody doesn't take him in the top 20? Because he will go top 20 right now just on his look, y'all, we had Joe Flacco come out of Delaware go high because of arm cannon accuracy.
Yeah, he will go in the top. He'll go in the top 10. I think Kenny Pickett will go in the top 10. It is the Peach Bowl. It is a New Year's Six Bowl. It is a big deal.
It is.
Is Kenny Pickett going to play? This is the question. Right now, Pitt's catching 2.5 points. If Kenny Pickett plays, Pitt plus 2.5 is the lock of the century against Michigan State. I like Pitt plus 2.5 if Kenny Pickett plays. But listen, I would just hold on to my money right now, and I would wait until we get a little closer to game time and you see that news feed, Clint.
He's not playing. I am with you. That Kenny Pickett goes with that bet, and Vegas will clearly make it change. The line's already down
adjust
to 1.5, Daniel. So it was 2.5. I can get 1.5. I don't, depending on what you think about that. So Michigan State.
Well, I got Pitt plus 2.5 then, so that's even better.
That's even better for you. That's exactly right. Okay, let me go talk about principles again, Daniel. Okay, defense travels. No matter what. We just named the number 1 acting defensive coordinator in all of America, Jim Leonhard, over at Wisconsin. Yeah. Okay?
Let me ask you this. Does Herm Edwards travel?
That's the second principle, Daniel. I know it's Vegas. I know it's just a quick trip north for Herm Edwards don't travel nowhere. Daniel, he don't even travel from the office complex to the field at his own stadium. Y'all, Herm Edwards, it's not going great. We love Herm, but it's not going great. Arizona State. Sun Devils don't have much going on. Wisconsin has everything to play for. Still, they have pride. That program's there. Jim Leonhard's going to coach that defensive up. They have a run game. Arizona State, Pac-12, don't want none of that. And Wisconsin's only 7-point favorite. And I say only because y'all, second half comes out and Arizona State don't want to play no more. And that defense is still blitzing and that run game's still going. Give me Wisconsin.
I don't have any more locks, but I will give a couple leans. Same principle. You go to the First Responder Bowl. It's Louisville and Air Force. What am I going to do in this game? I'm going to fade Air Force because that's what I do in bowl games. So give me Louisville minus 1.5 in that game. I do like Boston College minus 3.5 against East Carolina in the Military Bowl. And then Clint, I'm honestly a little confounded. I'm a little shocked. Are you out of locks?
I'm out of locks, Daniel.
Are you telling me that neither of us have got a lock in the matchup of the century, the Gasparilla Bowl? Clint? Are you telling me that an event so great as the Gasparilla Bowl, between two juggernauts of college football, UCF and the University of Florida, it's the Gasparilla Bowl, and it's UCF versus Florida, and Florida's gonna lose the game, guys.
Florida's gonna lose. Florida's gonna lose, guys. Please, they don't have a coach. They don't have pets. Heads are falling off.
Clint.
They have no recruits coming in. Napier is going to get in there with nothing in the cabinet. The quarterbacks have quit. The wide receiver is already out of town. The defensive is gone. They have no players. They have no coaches. They have no pride. They're going to lose this game.
Thursday, December 23rd, the Gasparilla Bowl. Boy, you love to see it. You do love to see it. All right. Early signing day is today. As you're listening to this, Georgia and King Kirby are just reeling in recruits left and right. We are going to be back tomorrow and Friday to break all that down. So come back and join us here on the Locked On Bulldogs podcast. We'll be on YouTube. We'll be on audio. Join us, tell a friend, and get all the coverage of early signing day and talk about those new Georgia Bulldogs, freshly inked. Commitments are dry, and we will be breaking it all down. So we will see you guys then.